Have you ever been in a conflict with someone at work or at home and you just feel that kick in your gut? Your heart's pounding, your breathing gets faster, and you even feel a little bit hotter, like literally hotter, and that adrenaline is just really pumping. Well, that's called flooding, and in the middle of an argument, it can make us feel like we're in that state of fight or flight. And it can also make communication a lot more difficult for us. And this is when taking a break or calling a timeout during the conflict can be really helpful. Because taking a break just allows us to calm ourselves down, pray, collect our thoughts, and then communicate better. So, what does that break look like? Or what's the most effective way to pause that conversation? Well, all you have to do is remember these 3 steps. First, remember to be aware of timing. So when you call a timeout, both partners should agree when to come back to the conversation. And it should be at least 20 minutes just to let your emotions calm down, your body calm down, but you don't want to take more than 24 hours. And then second, remember not to stew on the argument during the break. This is not the time to replay the argument in your head or build your case, or if you're like me, you focus on what you wish you should have said, that perfect comeback. Well, because that's just going to just keep you stirred up. So instead, this is a time to breathe slowly and deeply and put James 1:19 into action, saying, Lord, please, can you just help me to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry? And then maybe Psalm 139, 23 and 24, saying, search me, O Lord, try me. Know my anxious thoughts and see if there's any offensive way in me. And then just listen, pause and listen and see what the Spirit might be revealing to you about your part in the situation and ask what He would have you to do. And then third, just remember what works best for you. See, this kind of self-soothing and self-control can take a lot of different forms. Just figure out what works for you and then remember that for future reference. Because by learning to stay calm in the face of a threat or a conflict, it is not easy. But with time and practice, I think we all have the potential to become less reactive, just easier to be around. And we end up protecting our most important relationships, both at work and at home.